New hop, new challenge, new year. This is 3 prompts. I'm using 3 prompts from Ginger to design one creative layout. Fast, fun, and full of surprises. Let's get started. I'm Kathy, and as I said, I'm playing along with Ginger this year, and we have 3 pages per month with 3 different prompts each week. So every Saturday, make sure you check back for the 3 prompts. So today we have to use red, we have to use triangles, and we have to use enamel dots. They are the ones that I need to achieve on this layout. Now, I have decided to start off really simple. A triangle is a triangle, and I struggle with using them on a layout. So I'm going to go with corners and just be obvious with my triangles. But red, of course, screams Christmas, and who doesn't love a good elf on the shelf? So I have my 2 triangles cut there, you can see in, and now I'm going to cut a second set of triangles which will go to the opposite corners, and they will tuck in underneath like so. So I've met my triangle criteria here, and I do indeed love it. Now you'll see I'll play with these triangles and I'll manipulate them, and I actually just change the order of them in the end. I don't know why, but I do. And it just comes out a little bit different than you can see right now. I'm using red as my base, obviously, with Christmas. That's easy to achieve red. And I have put in the red and white stripes. I've got the red and white candy canes, and I've got the red and white reverse candy canes, which makes it very easy to tick off that component. So I am layering these triangles into each of the corners, and I do apologize that Ivy is going off in the background. I did tell them I was voiceovering, but obviously somebody has moved and she doesn't like it. I'm going to use these 1/4-inch strips here to be my borders all around the edge of my layout, and also to highlight the different strips in the design. So I find this is an easy way of extending your stash, and if you're being budget conscious, this is a great way of getting the maximum out of your designs. So the weather here in Australia is very muggy and damp at the moment, so tape is not being my friend. So you will see me struggle quite a bit here with the tape. I don't know why. Some days it works nicely, other days it's just terrible. I'm sorry for all the blinging going off in the background. That's the family again. They're busy exchanging photos and arranging opportunities to meet up and do so forth. I keep telling them not to do it, but they do it. That's a family. That's what happens with adults. Now here's where I changed it around a little bit. You saw that I did them the same size in opposite corners, but now I've flipped that and I've gone big, small, small, big. So I don't know why I did that, but other than the fact that it suited my photos and my embellishment a little bit better. So I now have the reds with the red candy cane as the feature triangles standing out more on the layout, and I do like that it is the predominant part there. So as I said, look at this tape, it's driving me insane, but that's what happens, unfortunately. So I'm putting down the last of these black strips, and you can see how by adding the black it really pops that red and makes a distinct line between each of my papers, but finishes it with a neat join. Now I'm going to do that right around the edge of the layout so that the whole layout is framed in black. And as I said, I've now maximized the use of my cardstock. Now it is using what was left from my cut file, so I'm technically using up scraps, so Baby Got Scraps, but like I said in my Baby Got Scraps one, I am just going to do videos for Baby Got Scraps that are just that focus. This one, we're focusing on the 3 prompts. It's called red, it's called a triangle, and I've got to put my enamel dots in, and I must admit I struggle with the enamel dots. I have some, but not many, and the ones I have really weren't conducive to this layout. So I had a bit of a bit of a stress attack and a bit of a moment where I was like, how am I going to meet this prompt? But then I found some, and so I was able to do so. I'm just layering up the last of the black here, framing the bottom, and now my whole layout looks like it's sitting on black cardstock, which is pretty effective, but very simply achieved. So please, if you are bashing your stash or you are stash limited, think about ways of extending what you have creatively. Seriously, I've had to do it for years and years and years. I just didn't have the budget where I could go and spend lots of money on papers and cardstock, and I really had to be careful with what I was doing. So I learned to be a very good stash buster and extender. So here you go. I've got my 2 photos. Now, Elf on the Shelf is a big phenomena around the world. Of course it is, and it was when my children were little. I have Jingle and Jangle. They were members of our family for a very long time, and they sit waiting for the day that grandchildren may one day hopefully adventure back into my world. They're waiting. They're waiting for their return. But this year, after a 4-year absence of Elf in my house, I found this one for my son, which was a Stormtrooper Elf on the Shelf, and so of course I couldn't resist. And here it arrived with some donuts from Krispy Kreme, their Christmas range, and it is, couldn't help it. I had to do it. I had to get the Stormtrooper one for my son, because one day he might have his own family, and he just loves all things Star Wars. And like, seriously, how cool is that? Elf on the Shelf with a Star Wars Stormtrooper face. So you're bringing back the force of Christmas. That's what I told my kids. It was bringing back the force of Christmas. Even though they're all grown adults, we needed to have the force of Christmas brought back, because I love Christmas and I was not feeling it. But then when my elf arrived, and that was it. So I have created the cut file that you see down the bottom. I'm back. I created the SVG from a picture, and I did it myself in the design studio. I found it quite relaxing, backing that cut file. I actually underutilize my Cricut. I do. I underutilize it terribly, and I really shouldn't, because it is a great device to work with. So my goal this year is to also play with that a bit. Now this hop here will be one, and we're also doing one about using your cut files, so I'm really excited about that as well. So I will be challenging myself to get more creative with the cut files. So there he sits in there at the bottom, and now here's where my enamel dots are going to do their little visible trick on the layout. And I am sorry, it's a nod to the enamel dots. There are only 3, but you know, I did tick a box and say yes, I have it on my layout. I found these stickers as I was foraging through my craft supplies. I am de-stashing a lot, and these are candy canes, and I just thought they were perfect for the paper and for the layout, so I've just added those around the layout. They are my only embellishments that I'm adding besides my cut file. Oh no, I tell a lie, I forgot these stars that I'm going to put up there in that panel, because I can't stand that empty space up there. So I'm just adding the little stars as a little bit extra, and I'm bashing my stash, which is amazing because I have had these forever, for a very, very long time, and I thought it's time I start using. I don't know why I hoard things, but anyhow, there's my layout, and I'm loving how that has come together. Now, I went off screen and I did journal that out, and it basically tells the story of how Jingle and Jangle were our elves when the kids were little, and how we haven't had Elf on the Shelf for a couple of years until I found this one, and it made its appearance back for 2025. Now, I need to look for a new elf for next year, possibly for one of the other children, maybe a fireman one. If I could find a fireman elf on the shelf, anyone tell me? I do have an elf on the shelf fireman costume, but I would like one that's an elf on the shelf fireman, but that would be great. But I do have his costume. I do have a fireman costume. So there you go. There's my layout, and I really like it. Now Ginger is holding this cop all year. It's for 3 Saturdays, the first 3 Saturdays of every month. We will have 3 prompts, and we need to create 3 layouts per month. Now there's going to be a playlist. I'll have that link down below. Go and check out Ginger's Facebook group. I'm sure there's going to be prizes and things related to it. She has a video explaining how it works as well. That's linked in the playlist. Make sure you go and check it out. I have my enamel dots there. I have my triangles. I have my red. There's my layout. There's going to be lots of people. You'll learn lots. You'll see lots. I can't wait to go and watch what everybody else does. Thanks for watching today. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I've done something that earns that thumbs up from you. You know that YouTube loves your interaction with my channel. So please do give me a like. Do hype me if you're on a digital device. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm Kathy, and I really appreciate you coming to my channel today. Thanks for watching, and here's my next video for you.